guys when you need to.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, fellas, there is nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
At the plate, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey kids, make the most of your Astros season and join the Astros Buddies Club. Your membership includes cool Astros stuff, Astros game tickets, a VIP card that entitles you to a special discount in the Astros team store, and much more. Sign up online at astros.com.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2-1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count. A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a real spark plug out at shortstop, Eric Ibar. Ibar's won a Gold Glove in the past. Very agile, athletic, covers a lot of ground. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Colby Rasmus, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Houston. After one, no score. Nick Markakis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Nick Markakis.
Grounded to short. Correa is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Boy, I think they'll take this kind of play all day long. You get a guy to chase out of the strike zone and on the very first pitch, no less. And that's an easy out, number one.
Stepping in now, Adonis Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Rasmus, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
This is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Nick Swisher will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Carlos Gomez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And you know, he's a guy that's definitely going to attack you with the fastball. He's got a good one, so why not?
A quick out, number 1.
Batting 6.
Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tehran's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Line toward the alley and left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Calling for it, Freeman. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. John Singleton set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the third inning on the show. Tyler Flowers leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Jace Peterson steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valbuena is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jason Castro digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Astros, catcher, Jason Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tap foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To short, hit hard. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Well, you mentioned the largest height differential in history, but that's not entirely true. This may be an outlier, but there was that famous stunt in the 50s when Eddie Goodell, at 3.5 feet tall, stood in for the St. Louis Browns.
Well, that is true, but that was just a publicity stunt. Altuve's at-bats are always for real.
George Springer will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped in front of home plate. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Ender Inciarte will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Ender Inciarte.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Rasmus comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Ripped on the ground to first. Singleton fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Colby Rasmus is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go.
Ouch, that one hit him. Carlos Gomez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
And the throw in gets away from him. Evan Gattis will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Luis Valbuena in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Here's the big first baseman, John Singleton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Nick Markakis heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Keuchel into his motion and delivers. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Around second is Markakis looking for 3.
And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Third baseman number 13.
Adonis Garcia, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Gomez, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run home run from Nick Swisher, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
I tell you what, you hit a ball out there, you got to earn it. I don't think there's such a thing as a cheap home run anyway, but that's a man's home run when you leave the yard out there.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Second baseman.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. And that shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
Jace Peterson is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Lone Star State. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Jason Castro will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
In there, strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No. I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's George Springer. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, a nice job there to get on base with a 2-out single. When you're facing a guy that's getting up there in pitches, this can be important because instead of being out of the inning, if he's forced to make 10 pitches or so after this, he might be out of this game.
Carlos Correa will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw will go to Ibar for the force, and that'll do it. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Michael Bourne makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 2, Michael.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. To third. Valbuena's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Ender Inciarte will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The batter, shortstop,
Eric Ibar will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Colby Rasmus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tehran into his motion. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Carlos Gomez will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And it's quickly 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Freddie Freeman will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Markakis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Adonis Garcia steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Keuchel pauses. Here it is on 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
And they took them right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Nick Swisher will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Luis Valbuena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
First baseman number 21.
John Singleton stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. 2 down.
Now batting.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime. But when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Jason Castro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bourne has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Tony Sipp will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ballgame. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs, but at least now you've got a little bit of breathing room.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 2, Michael Bourne.
Michael Bourne digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. 0-1, here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Rasmus has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Jose Altuve will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Tehran has his target. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He singled his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now on the mound, the doubt starts creeping in a little. Thinking, how do I get this guy out?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Ranging back is Inciarte. Still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Number 1, shortstop.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Colby Rasmus is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Teheran is under it near the mound. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here. Evan Gattis steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis and gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Yeah, you see there, this 4-run innings hurt his pitch count too. It's starting to get up there.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Bourne, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center, and it's now 5-3. Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Jason Grilli is on, and he'll take over on the mound. John Singleton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the left side. Garcia is right there, and the throw to first is in time, but Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Eric Ibar will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Freddie Freeman will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Giles sets. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder
Nick Markakis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to... And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rally back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 5-3. So long from Houston.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. The winning pitcher is Tony Sipp. Credit the save to Ken Johns. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.